Welcome back to the jungle. We're gonna be playing Diana versus Ringar. Listen, Bob, I took unintentionally like a 5-day break. Had to do some IRL stuff. Don't worry about it. But what I think is interesting is that I'm like pretty fresh back to the game. And I feel like I've come back hot from the matches I've played. Let me jinx this one by just having to be super awful, but where I've played for so long, I feel like whenever I take a break, I always come back and play way better. It's also super weird to me how I can see the game in such a different way. Things that come to mind are like all these Zen sort of sayings, things that are like paradoxes. So one of the phrases is like, the more I see, the less I know. And it's so true. Whenever I've played so much, it's like, well, the things that I see stops to make as much sense. So sometimes it's good to take a break. But not you, Bob. Listen, you need to queue up right now. I know you've played 4 games this week, and then you're thinking like, I hope I get better. Grow up, man. Alrighty. We're playing Diana into Ringar, and a bunch of big boys, so we're gonna go Bruiser build for once. We got the Conqueror. For the runes, we got Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, and Coop. And then Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight. Whenever you're doing this sort of build, the full clear and staying true to it becomes more important. And with these lanes, it makes it more obvious too. Ringar wants to be clearing his camps early, and then to interact with the lanes isn't so important. What is important is whose lanes have prio, so that's why I've pathed towards the top side here. My mid lane and top lane have prio as they are ranged champions versus the melee ones, so that will give me a better position for a river fight against Ringar. With that in mind, I'll also save my smite for that play. Luckily, Ringar has not invaded us here, and good luck mid lane. Galio really freaking the flash right there. That's another thing that surprised me, being fresh to the game once again, is that although I have been gone for a whole 5 days, my allies and enemies still very bad at the game. You think they would have caught up by now. Into the river. Now, if I find the Ringar, I don't have to take the all-in right at the start because my mid lane won the play. So, that means that I have to pull Ringar a little bit. If he's even up here. No Gromp. Don't see him right there. Odds are, we should just do Scuttle and Skedaddle. Smite, Auto, and Reset. And Reset. Now, although they have pinged for the gank, that guy could walk away, so we won't be doing that. Blasting Wand and to the bot side. In that recent coaching session I uploaded, he got Fiendish Codex first. I thought Fiendish Codex was like 30, 35 ability power. This bad boy is 25. It's so bad. 25 versus 45. Get the Blasting Wand, Bob, whenever you're building towards Nashers. Alrighty. Balling gets a kill, but it doesn't go on Ringar, so no problem. And we are just super ahead of time. You know, we're showing up to school early today. We're right on this Gromp before the teachers are even in their classroom. Just hanging out. The early bird gets the Gromp. This will make our clear up towards the top side faster. Although the Void Grubs won't spawn on the second turn here. I do have a couple options, but my main goal is to just get a lot of farm so that I can sequence into level 6. There's really nothing for me until then, and then also nothing happens with the lanes until they are also level 6, so more XP, more gold for now. Not prioritizing the objectives or the plays, just farm. See Mr. Ringar on the top side there, and then one wacky move that I could do would be try to get into his raptors, because that could give me a sequence to farm those. But it's just such a detour, you know? And then I have to wait for him to spawn? My raptors are right here right now. It's like all of this just to go from camp to camp, you know? All of this. Versus the dumbest Diana ever. We're looking pretty similar. Golems don't spawn for 13, and Mundo has the onus to crash the wave right now, so let's get up there. Those Krugs won't give me level 6, and we're also waiting for those Void Grubs to spawn. Nice, Nara's in there. Mundo has QEW auto. Oh, I did as much as I could there. Without taking too much damage. But with Mundo's W, it kind of acts like a gray health, so he's going to tank that damage and then heal it. Let's do Krugs into Void Grubs. We know that Ringar is bot side, so once we complete these and this Scuttle Crab is spawned on the top side, we'll hit level 6. And boom, we're online, baby. John's never done it more seamless. Nobody clears those camps like me. Rev up those fryers, because I sure am hungry. Mundo has no ghost now. Q, EW, and that was simple enough. We know that Ringar is guaranteed on the bot side, so there is no fear when moving into this area. And I'm going to do the scuttle first. I have smite, and it will give me level 6. You do want to ward that bush, because Rengar has time to show up here, but I can be super confident with my movements here. And then no, even if Rengar kills bot lane or gets dragon, it's okay. Anyways. Anyways, Mundo. Yeah, danger. I'll be careful. Make sure those cleavers don't hit me because they deal a lot of damage, but Mundo's helping me. Smite. I'm getting no help here, but like whatever. So long that Galio and Mundo aren't tag teaming me here. It's fine. Let's get out of here. Kinda stinks that Janna hasn't warded my blue side. She's just kind of hanging out. Level 3. With the new funny symbiotic parasocial parasite boots, but whatever. Yeah, let's just get the Fiendish Codex dagger to the bot side. We'll clean up whatever's left of our blue side here. Where Rengar was bot, the dragon saw me on grubs. You would think that he did. The blue side? Why do you have a giant spell? I left for 5 days and Varus has giant spell? I gotta put my head down. I came into class early, but I'm still in public school, you know? Thank God I got a Gromp, though. Government-issued Gromp. So, we got the Void Grubs. We did our full clear into those. We hit level 6, and we're still on this XP ramp. Although it just looks like full clear into full clear. That's what we're doing here. We're definitely not getting involved with bot lane just yet. Why? Because my Janna's level 4, man. Janna's not there. Even when your allies are losing, Bob, this is another thing I got from coaching recently. The person will say that they feel pressured to do something when their allies are losing. You need to do the exact opposite on Diana. You need to clear more camps. When your allies are losing, you have less opportunity. And if you clear your camp's reset, you can be in position. You can be at the right place at the right time. That's what I'm doing here, clearing up. We'll get very close to level 8, and generally just be stronger than the Rengar. This puts an onus on the enemy, too, to get something done. Smite that bad boy, and Mr. Rengar, trying for a gank top here. Schmack, 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 and we are level 8. Yeah, level 6 Rengar. Yeah, I think I'll participate in plays, yes. Yes. Into the river. Off the Scuttle Crab, we have the Gnasher's Tooth. Since Nar stays, so do I, because he needs to crash the wave. Waiting for someone to attack him, I'm not helping him, because this gives the enemy an opportunity to make a mistake. Alrighty, well, nothing's happening.
An ally has been slain.
To the Scuttle Crab. Despite all of Varus' HP items, it looks like he's dead. Maybe another Ruby Crystal will get the job done here. Imagine he's on like a villain arc, like, well, if my Janna's not going to protect me, then I'll just build the HP myself. Like, what is all this? Gnasher's Tooth. Look at me, Mom, I'm doing it normal. Gnasher's gives us 90 ability power, 50% attack speed, 15 ability haste, and that magic damage on hit. That amount of attack speed is super, super juiced compared to whenever you just have the components. This is going to give us a lot of DPS, very useful against their front line. In the Rengar matchup too, he has his W to heal your damage, so if you go the burst build in this matchup, he can use his W and you won't finish him off. With Gnasher's Tooth, you're always going to have deeps, you're always going to have damage. Tristana's fighting, Rengar showed here, so let's get in there. Cover the position for now. And that is about that. What are you doing? Right, so they attack Tristana. I want to be there for that, but then that's done. So it's back to the camps, and I'll be clearing into Void Grubs. Bob, it's 10 minutes in. Can I get some action? Huh? Come on, can I at least get a little kiss on the cheek? Like, come on, babe. We've been going steady for a while. Like, why can't I hit a champion? I blame the society. I blame the 52 CS Varus ADC with Giant Spell, you know? Into the river, skipping Krugs. River gives us options. We can do grubs, we can do mid, we can do top, we can invade. I'd rather just start the grubs because my team can get involved. You pull your allies to this, and then it's a group effort here. Rather than it just being me invading Rengar, and Rengar potentially ulting. So he sees us and then just leaves. Okay. No action for me. Not even a kiss on the cheek. Bob, this is so weird. This is so weird. Am I gonna dive Mundo? I mean, maybe. He's half HP. Anyhow. Smack, smack, smack. Even if he doesn't want to fight here, that's fine. Smite. EW auto. Auto. Smack, smack, smack. Q. I'm not gonna kill him, but that's fine. We push him off, and then Nar's gonna get 2 turret plates with our 6, count 'em, 6 Void Grubs. Hopefully this matters. Hopefully my top side's making something happen here. APAD mixed. Oh god, what do I build, Bob? The Merc Treads are pretty good. Let's just go Merc Treads. I don't like them, but here we are. This game's just so slow that I'm gonna need these resistances, and ay ay ay. Vera says, holy shit, this Diana is allergic. To what? You allergic to farming, big man. You got 52 CS and a fucking heart still on Varus. Allergic to nothing? Yippee! I don't have to take any vaccines. I got 20 seconds until my camp spawn here. But with Mr. Galio on the loose and with ulti, there's not. Would you believe it, Bob? There's nothing to do. Oh, to the wolves. I would have walked into Thresh. Amazing. Subscribe for more Diana full clears, guys. Yeah, guys, today we're gonna learn how to play Diana. I killed the camps for 14 minutes straight. Subscribe for more tips. More Challenger Jungle tips. You guys see my Challenger Jungle JPEG? I hit it. I played Lilia mostly on my climb. Lilia and Bel'Veth. Boy, I was playing Bel'Veth like an asshole. Welp, we got top turret. Good job, Diana. Rengar is level 8. I'm about to be level 10. I swear, just don't even move your character whenever you're hitting. Once you got Nashor's Tooth, just smack the camp and let go. You're gonna lose DPS pretty inconsistently, so. Just like Void Grubs, I like to get that ward right there. And then I'll take the Scuttle Crab first. Why? It's more farm for me, man. With the Rift Herald and with my winning soul lanes, I mean, hell, Bob, we've entered the mid game. God bless. Took us long enough, but here we are. Q. Boy, auto, smack, smack, smack. Is fine, is fine. Moving. Q. E, ulti. Smack, smack, smack. Onto Mundo here. It's gonna take a while, but that's okay. That took not as long as I thought it would. Bob, check it out. We've won the game. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I know. Clearing the camps was very impressive. So what, it's just random team gap, or like if the laners win? Not exactly, but you're pretty close. But listen, don't get in that headspace. Haunting guys, Amp Tome, and to the bot side, I'm thinking I go Leandries as my second item here. That'll give me very good damage against Galio and the fucking Warmogs, you know? Warmog's the champion. And then after that we can go Riftmaker. The common mistake is building Riftmaker second. I don't believe that it's a great item because it doesn't give you that percentage HP damage. It also gives you... the bonuses it gives you are better as a third item because they're all about tankiness, whereas as our second item I want both damage and tankiness. Nashor's is the DPS, Leandries is like... it's kind of like a last whisper, you know, but not exactly. I already got the level 11. As we continue to clear the camps, it's because we do it so fast. We do all the camps so fast, and then as we do a play afterwards, we just keep rinsing the camps as we go. And then, as we do the plays and win those as well, we get more golden XP overall, and we have a very, very strong sequence to scale and have impact here. Q, E, moving. EW ulti is fine. Dragon's not for 40 seconds, so we got just enough time to play here. We'll kill that, help Tristana kill that Galio, get my Krugs, reset to the bot side, and we'll probably have enough time to stand around and then look for a play. Now don't forget, we got the Rift Herald, so we'll be able to drop that bad boy to get mid turret eventually. If I was to do it right now, it probably would have been better to go than going to Krugs, but here we are. What can I say? I'm kind of ally debuffed with that one. I really should have dropped Rift Herald mid, I think. Because we have ultis and whatnot. But I just don't believe in bot lane. I don't get the reset off, but that's okay. It would just be Faded Ashes. Into the mid lane here. Let's drop Rift Herald now. That's kind of interesting. Got Galio on the bot side. Go ahead and ride this bad boy in. Q. EW, smack. Take out that turret. Waiting for my Q cooldown here. This was not what I meant to do. Run! The Rengar is so dead. Q. Wah. Ulti, flash. Yes, smack. Smack. Smite this guy. Nara's got the CC coming in. Auto, 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 Q, auto. We won the game, Bob. It was that easy. These guys don't even matter. You're not even on my screen. Alrighty, step one, we follow up on the play. We focus the easy target first. That was Rengar. Whoever's in front and everyone's hitting, that's who we hit. And then I turn onto the Jhin once my ulti came up and used mine to cancel his, as well as deal a shit ton of damage. Let's reset. There are camps towards, you know, either way is fine. Leandry's, Amp Tome, Control Ward, Sweeper, and to the bot side. Leandry's gives us 90 ability power, 300 HP, with the passive Torment that burns the enemy for max health over 3 seconds. So that gives us way more damage against the Galio, the two Warmogs users here. And it also gives us up to 6% bonus damage as we're in combat. That's going to combo with the Riftmaker as we get it, but basically, once you get in there, you get more reward for staying in there and smacking. Very nice. We're level 13, 171 CS, almost the highest in the game. If Tristana wasn't playing so well, then we'd really be owning. Compared to Rengar's pathetic 113, with no Profane Hydra on that bad boy. What does he have to show for it? 1 kill. LOL. Look at the clear speed, Bob. Leandry's also applies that burn to the camp, so technically increases the clear speed. Alrighty, to the top side here. Whoa. Tristana's winning 1v2. Nice. Level 14. The man. That's Galio and Rengar dead. Not necessarily going to give us an advantage on the top side. JK. These jungle camps are up. That's so crazy. Whenever you're clearing a late game like this, just spam every ability. You don't have to use them in sequence anymore. Steal some damage right here. Alrighty, Mundo is chunked. Definitely not diving onto that Thresh. Don't know how the Varus dies, but it's whatever. Tristana's going to be pushing, so let's go help her. I could farm top, but I'm already strong enough. Tristana is like weak to just being piled on by all these big guys, you know? So, a little bit too slow to the bot lane this time. So we're just generally playing on bot side here. If the enemy was to get crazy, we could react. And since there's more farm down here, even better. Job's done. Job's done. There's no objective down here. Tristana reset. She's going top side. So let's just follow it. Haunting guys. Another control ward. I'm gonna skip my camps for once here. Tristana's gonna be pushing bot, and I won't have enough time to clear my camps and be up there at the same time. So this could be a mistake, but we'll see. Haunting guy's giving us 200 HP, 30 ability power, and that's stacking damage. Alrighty. Because I know if I play on the top side and successful, then we can win the Baron, where the Tristana is so strong. And to leave her solo gives the enemy an opportunity to dogpile and take a fight, outnumbering her. Tristana, I love you. I'm here to support you. So just kind of existing in the enemy jungle. If I find Rengar, then I win that. And then if I find the enemy like Thresh here, then it gives me an idea of what's going on. They're going to send multiple people here. And then Tristana's safe. Just like that. Now Rengar shows bot side. So we could start the Baron. Well, he dies bot side. That's easy. You might be thinking just start the Baron, but if my Tristana's not with me, it's not super interesting. So I don't exactly agree what she's doing here, but hell, I'm here to help, and then it's already over. Okay. Just like, dude, just like the entire game I'm farming. Okay, I'm watching it happen. Nice, they won. Okay. I haven't done anything, and I'm winning. Smack this bad boy down. Varus, tank with all your HP. Smite, and let's get the hell on out of here. We are not looking to turn. If I reset, I get a Fiendish Codex. It's not super important. So let's clear the camps down towards Dragon. That clear speed's real normal. Skip Gromp. Got a respawn Scuttle. Tristana's going a bit too ham too. Although the enemy is the worst of all time, don't get me wrong. She's a bit far forward. The enemy did have that 2 dragon lead, but they've not been able to even contest one so far. So now, instead of going back to that Gromp or pushing bottom, just following my team. They're the ADCs that need to siege. I'm the bruiser. So what do? That's right, stand in front of them. Let's throw some Qs. I could play for a flank, but then the enemy could have engage because they have so many of the meatballs. So we'll just stand around, hanging out. Hit the turret a little bit. Q. Now don't hit the turret right here. Let your allies do it. Be in front for them very bravely. Don't get hooked. See, I'm zoning Galio. You like that? I'm doing nothing. Expertly. QE. Moving. Oh! I E'd the wrong minion. Close. To the top lane. The 6 Void Grubs are going berserk. Ulti on the Thresh. E! Ulti! Nice engage by Gnar. I'm doing nothing successfully. Push, push, push. Now I can hit the turret. Tanking Galio don't matter because their carries are dead. Thank you. Cute. Schmack, schmack, schmack. And that's all she wrote, eh? I'll be honest, Bob. This was the weirdest match I think I've ever played. Nashor's Tooth dealing 1400 and 800 damage dealt by Leandri's. Varus saying, should have stayed bot more. Thank you, Varus. Ay, ay, ay. The more... Like I haven't played for 5 days. Heartsteel Varus, you know what I'm saying? And we're not in Puplo like your other YouTubers, you know? It's Diamond 1, basically Master Tier. I'll give it to you, it's North America. But boy, that was weird. Final damage dealt, 1300. No surprise there. I can't even remember hitting a champion. But yeah, that's how to play Diana when nothing's happening. There's this one Bruce Lee movie in which they capture him, he's screwed, he's in this jail. And instead of freaking out, instead of wasting his energy, the second that they throw him into this jail cell, he sits down in an esteemed pose and then waits. Not expending any energy, not overforcing things, not reaching to the past of what could have been, just accepting what is here and now. So yeah, thanks for joining me for the meditative Diana full clear game. See you in the next one. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and click the join button for more. Peace. Bye-bye.